The final game of non-district play is upon us. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network, and this one should be a great one for you all. As once again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network, as we have the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets, who have traveled all the way to McAllen to face the McAllen High Bulldogs. Mac High, of course, Bulldogs 1-1 with the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets at 1-1 this season. Both of them have played 2 games, and well, both of their 2 games have been pretty interesting, to say the least. As well, I mean, we talked about it a little bit last week. Got to, of course, call the Yellow Jackets game on last Friday at Mission. That was pretty interesting itself, as well, once again, the Mackay Bulldogs, well, they had themselves an interesting first quarter, an interesting first half, and a second half as well, being able to win that one. As for the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets, myself with Aaron Science, when we called that game against Mission Veterans, just Mission Veterans, they had that firepower, looked like they could potentially just turn the tide at any time, and really got into that rhythm in the second half. And Edcouch Elsa just needing to fix a couple of things in their favor as well. It seemed as though, well, there's so much, of course, to talk about for this team, for the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. They look like they could be a playoff team in general. Even, of course, Joe Bowling had said that, and I'd read, of course, some of those comments and things of that nature, because the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets, it's not necessarily a step below them or anything like that, but this team has a favorable district. It is a tough one, but at the same time, they can win these games. John Amaya was your starting quarterback last week. I don't necessarily know if they were trying something or anything like that, if the Yellow Jackets were trying something of that nature, of changing their quarterbacks or doing something of sorts, because, of course, the quarterback on the Yellow Jackets official roster is Jason Pena. That is the same thing that you would see off of Max Preps too, and so with the stats kind of being kept of that sort of thing. It's very interesting indeed for all these teams, for both of these teams, because, well, getting into the biggest thing will be for next Thursday for Mac High. Of course, you have them playing against none other than La Jolla Waters Lincoln, and at home, of course, getting to host them. It's a big game for themselves. It's one of those situations, both teams are getting ready for their district play. It's going to be very exciting. So we have Mac High taking on none other than Edcouch Elsa. We'll take a quick break. When we return, we will be back to talk more in depth about these 2 teams and what I really saw last week. We'll dive into their games last week, and then, of course, talking more about it as we'll get into the coin toss and all that fun stuff. Still a lot more to talk about. Keys to their game, keys to victory for both sides as well. We'll take a quick break. When we return, more action after this. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth there. What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia. You got revenge on that category.
Sure
Watch
did.
Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23. At Los Fresnos CISD, students aren't just getting a diploma. They're preparing for a career through an award-winning career and technical education department. With 42 industry-based certifications available, we get to learn and earn real credentials in fields like healthcare, technology, skilled trades, and culinary arts. Through new facilities and expanding programs, students are gaining the skills they need right now to jumpstart their career. At Los Fresnos CISD, we're building our futures one skill at a time. What we do here shapes the world.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
Back we go once again here, of course, from none other than McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network here on the pregame show brought to you by Luke Freya Motors in South Padre Island. It's been a pretty interesting, of course, season for these two teams. There's not necessarily a lot really to go off of for both of these two sides. You're talking about, of course, that week one. And week one will start off with, of course, none other than Edcouch, Elsa, and the Yellow Jackets. How did they do in that first week? Well, against Donna High School, hosting Donna High School to be exact, were able to win 20-0 against Redskins. So a big victory for themselves, being able to really do everything. This is where things kind of get a little interesting, to be exact, off of that, of course, first game. Just really kind of going off of force of, I guess, the passing for the Yellow Jackets. And there we go. For the offense passing, you had Pena, who started that game, and he was able to average a good amount of QB rating of 108.3, as long as it was 43 with one TD, averaging 10.7 yards, 150 yards of offensive passing, to be exact, with 20 attempts and 14 carries. So it was interesting, to say the least. Of course, Pena, he starts that game, looks pretty good, looks like he may be that quarterback. Well, then you go over to the next game, which was Mission Veterans Memorial. This was a big one. And versus Mission Veterans Memorial, well, Edcouch Elsa, the Yellow Jackets, they struggled to get their offense really running at full capacity of what they potentially could do. And why I bring that up is because, well, the final score is 34-24. Your quarter by quarter really was interesting, as Mission Veterans Memorial, they struggled in that first half too, but all of a sudden getting that life, getting a couple of turnovers, taking advantage of the turnovers. Both teams could not score for a while in that first half if they were inside their own 50, or if they were inside the 50-yard line. Outside the 50-yard line, what was key? Inside their opponents, I guess 50 to be exact. And so if they're inside their opponent's territory, it seemed like that finish line was closer and either side was able to score. That was Mission Veterans Memorial versus none other than Edcouch Elsa. That's how that first half really went, and it seemed to be a problem throughout that first half. Mission Veterans Memorial had that small lead, but the biggest thing of that story, and what I really wanted to get to, was, yes, indeed, John Amaya. He was quarterback. He was behind center for that whole game, with, of course, Mercado and Garcia having big roles in the rushing with Amaya too. And now a couple of times with Amaya, this was pretty cool. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets, they would use the option. Out to the left, they would use more of that read option and have success some with it. It seemed like the Yellow Jackets would do that more, just like Georgia Tech football. They did not do that as much as I expected, as I anticipated for that first half, or even for that second half, with that having that success. The passing was a struggle. 11 completions with 28 attempts. That's what it was, of course, 28 attempts. 81 yards, one passing TD average, of course, 7.4 wasn't the best. Longest pass was 37, QB rating of 59.2. So it was not the best for Amaya in general under center and for this team, which is okay for the Yellow Jackets to have that sort of game. But again, struggle had shown that the Yellow Jackets needed to go back to the drawing board and find something. Now, of course, like I said, the quarterback was not their starting quarterback. It was a wideout, most likely, as a backup. So we'll see who they start this week is my whole point on this. Moving on to the team that everyone wants to see, of course, as their first home game of the season. That is the Mac High Bulldogs. The McAllen High Bulldogs last week got to play against an interesting team of none other than PSJ Memorial. Here's your first drive of the game, to be exact, for Mac High. The Bulldogs started off, of course, they had that loss the week before against Los Fresnos. The Los Fresnos Falcons had a close game against them at home and came away with the victory in the end. As kind of expected, that the Los Fresnos Falcons always are expected to have that success, especially at home and things of that nature. You go on, of course, to see how this team would have gone in that second match or second game, just making sure that they could definitely hold on to or focus on what they needed to focus to get ready for Edcouch, Elsa, and of course their district play moving forward. And so, of course, really quickly looking at it, just the box score from the Los Fresnos Falcons game, the biggest thing that I talked about last week when I was able to cover McAllen High School was not scoring in the second quarter and not scoring in the third quarter really hurt themselves. McAllen High School were able to do that in the second game of the season, scoring in both of those quarters. Yes, some may say it was against an easier opponent, per se, but at the same time, that was key. Mac High doing exactly what they needed to do, scoring points when they needed to. Now, of course, I bring up that first drive because this is going to be key. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets are known to take advantage of mistakes, too. That's what I got to see last week, and that's what I kind of expect to see from the Yellow Jackets this week as well. Mac High, first drive, well, they decide to kick off. Of course, defer till the second half, kicks off. And PSJ Memorial, I guess, didn't see it or something like that. It drops at around the 20-yard or close to the 10-yard line. Mac High ball at their own 9, or at the Yellow Jacket 9-yard line. First down and 10. First snap goes flying back to the 30-yard line. Second down. Second down and very long for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs do not score on that first drive. Leading down a good drive was none other than PSJ Memorial. They lead 7-0, a shocking first drive or a shocking first series for both sides. PSJ Memorial taking advantage of that exactly. Then Mac High Bulldogs being able to take the lead, and all of a sudden the tide turned back to Mac High, and they really set foot. But that's the thing. They cannot do that tonight against Edcouch Elsa, making a mistake at the start if they do, in fact, defer till the second half and get the ball inside of Edcouch Elsa territory on their first drive or anything of that nature. Needing to take advantage of those mistakes by their opposition will be key. And we can talk, of course, a lot more about, well, Mac High, again, scoring in that second quarter. 7 points to 14 points will be key. It can be a very different game, as in this could be a shootout. I do believe that Edcouch Elsa will come to play this week, getting ready for their district and having that opportunity, because the next game for the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets, before we go to break and give ourselves, of course, time to bring up more stats for you all and all that fun stuff, is going to be something out of, well, for, of course, the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets, just really telling you all about their next game is, just to make sure, it's going to be against Edinburgh High School. That's versus Edinburgh High School on the 18th. So, on the 18th, of course, after this next week they get to play against Edinburgh High School. That's not going to be an easy game. Indeed, Edinburgh High School beats Vela. And so Vela having themselves an off week, that's going to be interesting. Of course, the big storyline there. So a lot really to still talk about in this pregame show. I'm Jacob Young. This Real Sports Live Network will be back for the next. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth there. What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia. You got revenge on that category.
Watch Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23.
At Los Fresnos CISD, students aren't just getting a diploma. They're preparing for a career through an award-winning career and technical education department. With 42 industry-based certifications available, we get to learn and earn real credentials in fields like healthcare, technology, skilled trades, and culinary arts. Through new facilities and expanding programs, students are gaining the skills they need right now to jumpstart their career. At Los Fresnos CISD, we're building our futures one skill at a time. What we do here shapes the world.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
Vaqueros Nation, a new weekly show highlighting UTRGV athletics, an exclusive look at football, diving, golf, and more. Saddle up and join Vaqueros Nation, Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on CBS 4.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Back we go once again here. We were talking about it a little bit, of course, before the break. And one of the things, of course, that always we like to do on Jacob Young's Real Sports Live Network is we'll talk about the keys to victory. And this is going to be a big thing, of course. Keys to the victory for, well, the McAllen Bulldogs. It's kind of boils down to, like I mentioned, don't make mistakes. Be the least penalized team possible. And, well, of course, right here, it's stick with passing, avoid turnovers, capitalize on possessions. That's going to be key. They don't want to turn the ball over, have that chance of anything bad happening. As for Edcouch, Elsa, it's going to be the same thing. you got to capitalize on your possessions. You have to capitalize, avoid turnovers, capitalize on most likely forcing a couple of turnovers potentially, and being that least penalized team. It really does go both ways. But the passing game seemed to struggle so much last week that now I really do believe focusing on the run game could be key for Edcouch Elsa. If the Yellow Jackets run game does succeed, that's their game throughout the whole entire first half to make this potentially a different style game than people may have anticipated. So that's going to be very exciting in itself. We have, of course, do not have the coin toss just yet, so a lot more, of course, still to talk about. Your really starters for this team, for McAllen, the Bulldogs, of course, you have one of your wide receivers, senior Cinco Jones, with Finn Henderson, your wide receiver. That's also a senior, Albert Elleman, wide receiver, junior. McCoy Wolthoff will be your quarterback here this evening, another senior with Hunter Morley right beside him, who will be his running back. Center Diego Villegas and Brian Bazan, both are seniors. This one will be the right tackle. Your left tackle, Adam Gonzalez, with being a senior. Matthew Guerra, left guard, a sophomore. And right guard, Corbin Guerrero will be your senior. And Talon Garcia as well, wide receiver. Another senior as well. And that's your starting offense for the McAllen Bulldogs. Oliver Schwartz will be on the defense, your linebacker. Alexandro Corpus, cornerback. Aiden Ayala, cornerback, with strong safety of Pablo De La Rosa. Free safety, Elijah Schwartz. And Riley Owsley, your rover. And we'll be right back as the national anthem is happening.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit sopadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth there. What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia. You got revenge on that category.
Watch Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23.
At Los Fresnos CISD, students aren't just getting a diploma. They're preparing for a career through an award-winning career and technical education department. With 42 industry-based certifications available, we get to learn and earn real credentials in fields like healthcare, technology, skilled trades, and culinary arts. Through new facilities and expanding programs, students are gaining the skills they need right now to jumpstart their career. At Los Fresnos CISD, we're building our futures one skill at a time. What we do here shapes the world.
Back we go once again here, moments away from kickoff, or moments away from both teams running out onto the field. So a little earlier of a start as well. Kickoff scheduled for 7:30. It looks like we'll have that for you all here. Once again, I'm Jake Young, Real Sports Live Network. Here still on the pregame show presented by Luke Freya Motors, South Padre Island. We were naming the, of course, starting players on offense and defense for you all from the McAllen Bulldogs, of course. As we left off, Brian Penna is your linebacker. with Mason Briones, defensive end, and Fletcher Frisbee, defensive tackle, with Sam Heffley, defensive tackle, and Cash Frisbee, defensive end. All of them mainly seniors and juniors. All seniors and juniors, I should say, on the defensive side. Special teams, your snapper, Blake Shelby, junior, and Finn Henderson, your, of course, senior. As the Mackay Bulldogs do run out onto the field, this time onto their respective sideline, which means the Yellow Jackets moments away from running out onto their respective end as well, and they'll do exactly that here. So really quickly already, just getting set for kickoff momentarily at, once again, McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. My first football game to be broadcasted here on Rio Sports Live Network, and I'm very excited for it. Once again, I'm Jacob Young, it's Rio Sports Live Network, bringing you all this coverage on the Bulldogs and Yellow Jackets. Bulldogs' last non-district game for you all, as we mentioned before early on in the broadcast. And so, of course, the schedule for the Bulldogs. They will be back home on the 18th, I should say, taking on La Jolla Juarez Lincoln. I believe that will be a special weekend for this team, as I believe that will be their homecoming game on the Thursday. And that game is scheduled for a 7 p.m. kickoff. And so, moments away from kickoff here, we will take a quick commercial break. And when we return, we will go for kickoff.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit sopadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Litco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
So Mackay deferring till the second half. Once again, I'm Jacob Young's Rio Sports Live Network here from none other than McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium, DQ Fan Field. This should be a very exciting game. Just like last week, McAllen High School Bulldogs deferring till the second half, and we'll get the ball to start the second half. And so it played into their favor last week, like we mentioned, of course, or like I mentioned. And so I don't expect for the Yellow Jackets to just let it try and roll out of bounds or anything like that. I expect a return if it is a short kickoff for the Bulldogs, or from the Bulldogs, I should say. So that's going to be interesting in itself. We'll go full screen now for you all here. Once again, I'm Jacob Young, Rio Sports Live Network, as we are live on multiple different platforms. And it's always exciting to be able to, of course, stream this game on multiple different platforms as well. Kicking off for the Bulldogs here this time will be Cash Cassidy. Marcus Garcia will be one of the Yellow Jackets back to receive for Edcouch. Elsa Cáceres will send this one away, and we will officially have week 3 started. Raises up both his hands, steps forward, sends it away. Week 3 is underway. It is a short kick down to the 15-yard line, able to be returned. The ball is loose again. I think it's still recovered. Bulldogs say they have it. Cinco Jones with the fumble recovery. So just like that, it is first down and 10 for the Bulldogs inside of Yellow Jacket territory. 2 weeks in a row that we've seen this happen for the Bulldogs, getting the ball to start the game after deferring till the second half. Trips to the left. One back beside him once again. Snaps the ball. Dropping back to pass. Wolthoff, plenty of time. Will roll off to the left side. Will take it himself down to the 40-yard line. Gets hit close out of bounds. Ball will be placed at about the 39. First, check that, second down. It's off a first down run. 39-yard line, second down. And short. 2 wideouts to the right. 1 wide out to the left, 1 back beside him. Wolthoff. Corey Wolthoff snaps the ball. Will be a handoff up to the right side. Plenty of space. And getting a bit of yards that time. So good job that time for the Bulldogs. That was by Christopher Laterals. Will be third down, 3rd and short. 3rd and 1 to be exact. Off the throw, incomplete pass. Brings up a 4th down, 11:07. Intended target was for Mac High. Will be 2 wideouts to the left. They will go for it. 1 back beside him. 2 wideouts set off each side. Wolthoff again. Up the middle will be enough to move the chains for a first down. Will be Hunter Morley off that carry. First down and 10. Bulldogs will move the chains. 2 wide out set once again, off to the left and off to the right. 1 back beside him. Will be Wolthoff. Snaps the ball. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Rolls to his right side, passes off the run, and is complete. Cinco Jones with the catch. So good job there. Bringing him down was Andre Martinez. We second down. 2nd and 2 to go. Ball placed at the 20-yard line. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 wideout to the left. Send a man in motion. It will be 2 wideouts set now. To the left. Handoff up to the left side. Met in the backfield. Nowhere really to go. Off the handoff to Morley. Will be 3rd down. Third and 1, once again, another 3rd down conversion for the Bulldogs to try and convert here. Man in motion again. Fakes a jet sweep up the middle, diving for the first down. Looks like he may have enough. So enough for the first down. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. 2 wideouts set once again with 1 back beside him. We'll snap the ball. Rolling to the left side. Pressure coming. And we'll get him down. Instant replay look here quickly again. Just Edcouch also finally being able to get to the quarterback this time. Was enough for a sack on the play. Just play broken up very quickly. And tomb was Servando Garcia. Go back full screen. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Dropping back to pass, rolling to the right side. We'll hand it off to the left. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage in time, but play broken up again. So Hunter Morley really nowhere to go. Third down and long, 3rd and 20 to be exact. Ball placed on the 26-yard line inside of Yellow Jacket territory. 2 wideouts to the right, 2 wideouts to the left. All alone under center, plenty of time. Throw, pass is caught. Down to the 5, trying to dive. Think he'll be short by a yard, but good enough for the first down. Eight minutes to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs get a 4th down conversion. We'll have an update to bring you all very quickly after this play. Play clock actually stopped. Rolling on the field ends up being a touchdown in the end, and it is 6-0. Mackay Bulldogs. Referees were talking it over. So we'll go to the instant replay look for you all as that ended up being the touchdown. Wolfoff again was under center, plenty of time, but just the pass was perfectly placed and diving for it. You can't really tell, but it did look like he did cross the planes. That's Alan Jones, Cinco Jones to be exact, who makes the grab and makes the catch. Extra point was up and good. It is 7-0 your score. Just like that. Yellow Jackets will get the ball back. Fumbles on the opening kickoff. And this time the McAllen High Bulldogs able to put it through for 7. Edinburgh North lead 7-0 your score over Pioneer High School. And that is the end of the first quarter for their game. So that is an updated score for you all. Here's 7:45 to go. 7-0 Mackay Bulldogs take the lead, taking advantage of that turnover by the Yellow Jackets after what seemed to be a good return close to the 35-yard line fumbles. The Bulldogs end up falling on the end of it. Cash Cassidy sends it away, back and away we go. It is a short kickoff, returnable by close to the 20-yard line. Gets through a couple of blockers. A good return there by Marcus Garcia. 1st down and 10, Yellow Jackets. Penalty marker is down, though. We'll wait and see what it is. So unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Cash Cassidy after the play. That is his first unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I believe they do have that rule in high school football as well. 7:38 still to play in this first quarter, and all of a sudden, first down and 10. Yellow Jackets inside of Bulldog territory. Edcouch Elsa will bring out a one wide receiver set to the right and left. Two backs beside him. Will snap the ball, hand off to the left side, and met in the backfield. So nowhere really to go for Garcia. Off of the carry. Jason Pena looking to the sideline for the play as well. Looks like he will be under center here tonight with Aiden Mercadal right next to him. We one wide out set off to the left, one wide out set off to the right, one back beside him. Check that two wide outs, check two backs beside him. Hand off up to the left. Check that right side this time and met in the backfield here quickly. Two plays off the running game and nothing to it but losses for this Yellow Jacket side. The McAllen High School defense doing their homework, and sure enough, being able to get two TFLs right off the get-go. Third and long. Snaps the ball. Plenty of time. Penny off to the right side. Incomplete pass. Just overthrown a bit. Pass intended for Irvin Melgoza. Incomplete pass brings up a 3-and-out for the Yellow Jackets, and they'll have to put it away with great field position as well. Could not do anything with it inside of Mackay Bulldog territory. Brings up a fourth down. Bulldogs will send this one away here quickly. Bulldogs, check that. Yellow Jackets will send this one away quickly. Bulldogs will receive it. The Yellow Jackets did a great job last week of being able to pin their opponents deep in their own end. This one is a high kick, returnable from the 20-yard line down to 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. It's a punt return for a touchdown. No penalty markers in the backfield as well. What a return. We'll look at the instant replay very quickly. Once again, it was a high booming kick from the 20-yard line. It looked like it could have been fair caught, but instead seeing an opening that I didn't necessarily see as well. Off to that left side, being able to use his the blocking to his ability, beats the one defender, and all of a sudden in the end zone for the touchdown. We'll make it 13, and now 14-0 your score. 14-0 your score here in this first quarter. 5:56 left to play. We'll take a quick break. When we return, we will get you with kickoff. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to
Back live again once again here. 14-0 your score. Mackay over Edcouch. Elsa will send this one away. It will be Cash Cassidy who will do exactly what he did before. Sends it away. Back and away we go. Returnable from close to the 5-yard line. Able to use the blocking to his ability. Gets a couple of yards off the return. Villalpandos, who looked to return that one this time. Quickly looking again at the instant replay from the punt return touchdown from the McAllen Bulldogs. Just able to be returned very quickly. So good job there, 14-0. And it was by Elijah Schwartz who made that punt return touchdown. Here come the Yellow Jackets this time, trying to get anything going. We'll be able to go forward a bit from the run. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left to play here in this first quarter of play. Second down, 3 to go. So good first down run from the Yellow Jackets. Exactly what they wanted to have happen on that first drive, on their first drive they had. But the Bulldog defense not allowing anything to go through them. We'll snap the ball once again. Handoff up to the right side. We'll break free. Will be good enough for the first down. And Aiden Garcia doing exactly what he was able to do against Mission Veterans Memorial, in some cases breaking free for good yards. 5 minutes left to play now in this first quarter. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter now. Yellow Jackets talking it over, looking to the sideline to get the play. Play clock down to 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15 is how it will count down. Yellow Jackets will get into formation. 2 back set once again. Snaps the ball. Handoff up to the left side. And the Bulldogs were ready for it. Maybe a short gain, if anything. The Bulldogs not allowing him to go any further. Which will be Aiden Garcia once again off to the left side. Quarterback under center is Jason Pena. Last week we did see a different quarterback under center. That was John Amaya. He'll be out as a wide receiver this time. And Jason Pena, of course, has not, well, the one pass that we've seen ended up being overthrown off to the right side off a slant. So it'll be interesting to see if they'll go back to the passing game anytime soon. He'll back up. Pressure is coming. Has to get rid of it. Will decide to take off and run. Down to the 40. That is a big hit out of bounds. 3:49 left to play in the first quarter. .349 left to play in the first quarter. Late hit out of bounds will be the call. So 15-yard penalty, first down for the Yellow Jackets. .349 to play once again in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets getting the play to the sideline for the time being. Play clock down to 17, 16, 15. We'll snap the ball this time. Fakes a handoff, throw up the middle. A bit high, but 3:44 left to play. Incomplete pass brings up a second down. Snaps the ball. Handoff up to the left side. Will break free. Gets a couple of yards that time. Aiden Mercado will get enough for the first down in the end. Game clock will continue to tick down to 3 minutes, 25 seconds officially left in this first quarter of play. Job by Mercado getting positive yards this time. Still 14-0, but almost a must-score drive for this Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jacket offense. Inside of the 35, or right at the 35-yard line to be exact, one back beside him. 2 wideout set left side. Snaps the ball. Plenty of time. Throws off his left. Incomplete pass. Had a man open as well. to be Mason Villalpando, who was the intended target. Incomplete pass, bringing up with 2:55 left to play here. 2nd down and 10. 2:55 left to play in the first quarter, to be exact. Will be a 1 wideout set off to the left. 2 wideout set off to the right. Back beside him. Amaya sends a man in motion. Snaps the ball. Dropping back. Will throw quickly off to the right side, off his back foot. Positive yards there. Aiden Garcia, intended target, making the catch. It'll be 3rd down. Oliver Schwartz was the one who made the stop for the McAllen Bulldogs. Bringing it down to 2 minutes and about 25 seconds left to play here in quarter number 1. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 wideout to the left, 1 back beside him. Snaps the ball, dropping back, pressure coming, throws off the left side, pass is caught, touchdown. And a necessary answer in the end. John Amaya with the catch after a great pass by Jason Pena. In a way, quarterback to quarterback with that touchdown. Makes it 14-6, an extra point away from making it 14-7. A 1-score game. It will be Amaya who will be the holder for the Yellow Jackets. Waiting on the extra point here. Gets into position, play clock down to 13. Will snap the ball, the hold is good, the kick is up and is good as well. 14-7 your score. Time for an instant replay look at the touchdown. The pitch and catch from, once again, Jason Pena, just with that one back beside him. It was a 2 wideout formation off the right with 1 wideout to the left. Just looking back, and again, beating his defender off to the left was Amaya. So offside against the McAllen Bulldogs, as we just heard. The results is still going to be, the extra point is good. Penalty was declined for no retry. It makes it 14-7 your score. And again, Edcouch Elsa only down by 7. Putting themselves in the hole, though, early is something that we've seen before from this side. But the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets seemed to have their passing game working as it stands. 14-7 your score once again. And Pena seems to be back in a roll, as well as a running game. Off of that first drive that they had, not being able to do anything with it, off of the 3 and out, coach changes something and instantly works this time. Sends it away. Diego Salinas once again. This will be a free kick out of bounds, though. Two minutes, 5 seconds left to play here. Quarter number 1. So 5 yards from where the ball went out of bounds. 1st down and 10 for the McAllen Bulldogs. Will be inside 45-yard line, about the 46, I believe, of Bulldog territory. Off again with 1 back beside him. We'll throw off the screen to the left side. Pass is complete and will be wrapped up for a TFL. Nowhere to go there off of the catch by Hunter Morley. 2nd down. be ball placed our own 44-yard line this time. Second down, 13. 90 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Trips to the left. Plenty of time. And we'll just flip it. Pass is complete by Morley. Pushed out of bounds. Gains a lot of yards. The yards back to the line of scrimmage, and then almost getting the first down all by himself. Hunter Morley, the pass just off his back foot. Once again, McCoy Wolfoff brings up third down. Third down and manageable, 3rd down and 4 from the 47-yard line. 2 wideouts left side, 2 wideouts right. One back beside him. Snaps the ball. Wolfoff, plenty of time. Up the middle, just a little bit too far, incomplete. Brings up a 4th down. Bulldogs have gone for it before, but will elect to punt the ball away. 37 seconds to go in the first quarter. 14-7, McAllen and Edcouch Elsa. Punting this one away will be Oliver Schwartz. Yellow Jackets ready to receive the punt from about their own 15. It is all the way to the right. Pass or punt was fair caught. 1st down and 10. 30 seconds left to play. 1st down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Close to about 13-yard line, so close to the 15 for Yellow Jacket territory. Yellow Jackets will have to have some drive if they want, of course, to tie up the score. We'll see if the Bulldog defense is ready for it this time. We'll snap the ball, hands it off left side. Uses his block again, gets enough for the 1st down. Will be a Yellow Jacket 1st down. Play clock will resume down to 16 seconds now. Play clock down to 10 seconds. Possibly that will be our final play of this first quarter. Play clock down to game clock down to 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And indeed, that is how we will end this first quarter. 14-7 your score. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets and the McAllen Bulldogs will flip the field when we return. Jacob Young, this is Real Sports Live Network. 14-7 after 1 quarter of play. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome.
Back live once again here as we get set with 12 minutes put back on the game clock for quarter number 2, 14-7 your score. Yellow Jackets trying to drive, getting out of their own end once again and turning the tide from last week, changing their momentum. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, nowhere to go, as getting wrapped up very quickly looked to be Joshua Sandoval. Will be a loss of at least 1 on the play, 2nd down. 2nd and 11, ball placed on their own 29-yard line. So Yellow Jacket 29-yard line. Will be one wide out off to the left and one wide out off to the right with two back set once again from the Yellow Jackets. It is going to be a pitch out right and read perfectly by the McAllen defense. Aiden Garcia nowhere to go after receiving the pitch to the right. It will be third down and very long. 11 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Third down, 16 to be exact. Ball spotted on the Yellow Jacket 24-yard line. Bulldogs will most likely be expecting a passing play. Trips will be to the left. Two wide out formation to the right, though. Pena all alone under center, dropping back to pass. Plenty of time. Will roll out to his left side. We'll throw it. Pass is incomplete. And it will be fourth down. So incomplete pass this time brings up a fourth down, 10:30 left to play in this second quarter. Greg Cedillo will receive the punt. It's going to be popped in the air, 40-yard line. Down to the 50. Still gaining positive yards. 10:15 left to play here in the second quarter. It is 1st and 10. McAllen Bulldogs inside of Yellow Jacket territory. Penalty marker is on the field, though. We'll wait and see the official call. Most likely a block in the back. So holding on the receiving team, 1st down and 10. We'll bring it backed up inside of Bulldog territory. It is two wideouts to the right, one wideout to the left. Two back set for McCoy Wolthoff. He'll snap the ball. Will be a handoff up to the left side. Not much going there off the run from Hunter Morley. 2nd down. 10 minutes left to play here in this second quarter. 2nd and 7, 3-yard gain for the Bulldogs. Two wideouts set to the right, two wideouts set to the left. One back beside him. Wolthoff. Play clock down to 14. We'll snap the ball. Plenty of time. Rolling to the left side. Pass is complete. We'll get a 1st down and much more. Servando Garcia will get the tackle. Will help the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets get him down in the end. It is 1st down for the Bulldogs. Exactly what they needed here. Only up by 7, 14-7 your score, trying to be up by 2 scores. One back beside him, dropping back. Plenty of time for Wolthoff off the left side. Pass just a little bit too far, incomplete. Intended target again. Finn Henderson just could not get there in the end. Off his fingertips, really, or just about. Incomplete pass, looking at the replay once again in the stadium. And just almost threw his hands in a way. It is going to be 2nd down, 10 to go. But exactly what the Bulldogs can do on offense. One back beside him. We'll throw quickly off to the left. Pass is complete. Good enough for the 1st down. And will be down just past the 30-yard line, at about the 29-yard line to be exact. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. It will be a 1st down. Some replay look here quickly. Again, it was just set up very nicely for the Bulldogs, getting that first down and much more. Full screen once again. Since man in motion. Wolthoff will hand it off to the left side. Morley, plenty of room. Penalty marker in the backfield, though. This one most likely is coming back. Will be short of the end zone. But penalty marker in the backfield will most likely be a hold. 8:21 to play here in quarter number 2. Replay, first down, 10-yard penalty from the spot. It will be first down and, well, 1st and 20. Ball spotted at the Yellow Jacket 38. Wolthoff all alone under center, dropping back to pass. Pressure coming off the left side. Will throw quickly, incomplete. Incomplete pass, had an intended target. Eight minutes, 5 seconds left to play now. Just rolling to that left side, throws it quickly. Just drops in the end. 8:05 left to play, second down and long. Second down and 20 to go. Rolling to his right side, throws off the run. Pass is complete and will just be drug out of bounds. Completed by Cinco Jones. Game clock does continue to tick down to 7 minutes, 48 seconds officially in the stadium. Will be on the Yellow Jacket 29-yard line. 3rd and 11. So gets back 9 yards off the pass. Trips to the right. One wide out to the left. It will be interesting to see what they'll do here if they don't get the first down, depending on how many yards they gain, if any. McCoy Wolthoff snaps the ball. Throws quickly up the middle. Pass is complete. The Yellow Jackets is trying to strip the ball in the end. It is good enough. Albert. It is enough for the first down. 7 minutes to go here. First down and 10. Yellow Jacket 12-yard line. So that third down goes, or that fourth down conversion basically goes out of the picture. Quickly taken off the quarterback keeper for McCoy Wolthoff. We had a couple of yards there. Israel Campos brings him down in the end. Second down, 2 to go. Still can get a first down without scoring. We're back beside him. Wolthoff will hand the ball off to the left side. Play is stopped. Most likely a false start. So illegal snap in the end. 5-yard penalty. Still second down. We'll just make it second down. About 7 to go. Ball now placed at the 9-yard line. Bulldogs looking to the sideline to get the play. Play clock down to 6, down to 5, down to 4, down to 3, down to 2, down to 1. And the Bulldogs will have to burn a timeout. 5:43 left to play here in quarter number 2. We'll take a break as well. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit sopadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again. Snaps the ball. Throws off the left side. Pass incomplete. Intended target once again. Finn Henderson could not get it in the end. 5:37 still to play. Third down, 7 to go for the Bulldogs. Most likely, if they don't get it here, I'd expect them to take the points. But sometimes, of course, you have a head coach that's more aggressive and will try to go for the full 6 points in the end. It will be a trip to the left. We'll see if they'll need to do that here in a second. Snaps the ball, dropping back. McCoy, plenty of time. Wolthoff will run for it, and it's in. McCoy Wolthoff runs in for the score. Instant replay look here very quickly. As Wolthoff just set it up, it was trips to the left, and pressure was coming very quickly, and no one truly was open. Saw an opening that time, just had to beat that one defender, and goes for it, and sure enough, in the end zone for 7. Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. We'll update the score for you all just like this. It is 21-7, your score. There we go, 21-7, your score. McAllen High School retake a 2-touchdown lead, being able to build that lead just like they needed to. And sure enough, making that being the difference maker in the end. 5:25 left to play here in the second quarter. We'll take a quick break. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit sopadre.com.
Back we go once again here. We have a halftime score for La Jolla High School, 35, Brownsville Pace 14, as we are back underway here after the touchdown. Officially 5:25 left to play. Get it all updated for you all once again. .525 left to play. That one goes up into the end zone this time. Again, they're showing on the big screen. Again, McCoy Wolthoff's run into the end zone, as that makes it a 21-7 lead, a 2-touchdown score. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets on their last drive, their scoring drive, I should say, were very impressive. The last drive just not able to get anything going after trying to get something to go after a stop. So Yellow Jackets knowing that they'll need a score, but brought up in the backfield very quickly. Nowhere to go for Aiden Mercadal. 5:10 left to play here in this second quarter. And it will be a 1-yard gain. 2nd down and 9. Ball placed at the 26-yard line. Yellow Jackets last week against Mission Veterans Memorial were not able to score if it was inside of their own 50-yard line. If the ball was placed, to be exact, if it was outside, inside of their opposition's territory, they were able to score a touchdown. Rolling to the right side. Check that throws quickly. No incomplete pass. No good incomplete pass. John Amaya was the intended target. There was a lot of contact there, but referee said it was good. 21-7 your score. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Yellow Jackets will look to the sideline to get the play. It will be 2 wideouts to the right. Wide out to the left. Back beside him once again. Pena will snap the ball. Pressure coming. Rolls out to the left side. Will have to throw it. Incomplete pass. Look to be the intended target again of John Amaya. Brings up a 4th down. Quick 3 and out just like that. The Bulldogs will take over. Diego Salinas will kick this one away. 21-7 your score. 4:29 left to play here in the second quarter. It will be, I believe, potentially, as he is tackled. Penalty marker is down in the backfield like I anticipated. It is going to be a roughing the kicker. This could be a 15-yard penalty, potentially, depending on which one they decide to go with. Running into the kicker or roughing. Waiting on the referee's call. I believe it still will be 1st down and 10, McAllen. So penalty declined in the end. 1st down for the McAllen Bulldogs after running into the kicker. A lot of games, of course, going into halftime. A lot of games that, of course, so there's your call. It is a 5-yard penalty that is added to the end of the kick for the Yellow Jackets. So we'll push the McAllen Bulldogs 5 more yards back. And it will be 1st down and 10, McAllen Bulldogs inside of their own 35-yard line. The ball will be placed at about the 33. 4:17 left to play in the second quarter. We'll snap the ball, hands it off the jet sweep, and it's going to be a fumble. And the Yellow Jackets do pick it up. Exactly what the Yellow Jackets needed to try and turn the tide again. Servando Garcia, I believe, is the one who picked it up. Instant replay look here very quickly. It's almost like Bulldogs did not expect the pressure. Almost the way that it happened. It was off the motion, hands it off, and just never truly had the possession of it. And indeed, Servando Garcia recovers it for the Yellow Jackets. Still 21-7 your score. McAllen Bulldogs. Edcouch Elsa with an opportunity to get back within 7. One wide out set to the left, one wide out set to the right. 2 back set to be exact. Looking to the sideline will still be Jason Pena. Play clock is down to 7, down to 6, down to 5, down to 4. Gets back to the line, trying to snap it in time. And they will not allow him to get the snap off. So before the snap, it is going to be a timeout called. We'll take the timeout as well. I'm Jacob Young, this is Real Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Litco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back live we go once again here. It is second down, 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in quarter number 2. 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to play in this first half. It's been a pretty interesting first half as well. Both teams have had their ups and downs. Now really both have had turnovers, but the difference is, can Edcouch Elsa capitalize on a turnover here created by the Bulldogs? Off the right side. Running through very quickly. Good gain there. Once again, Aiden McAllen, key running back for the Yellow Jackets. Brings up third down, 3rd and 3 for the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa. Again, Pena and team looking to the sideline for their play. Down to 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Is how the play clock will count down. Sends a man in motion. Play clock down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Snaps the ball just in time. It is going to be a pitch out to the left side. The Bulldogs trying to read it perfectly. And is tackled out of bounds. Will be short, I think, of the marker potentially. No, check that enough for the first down. First down and 10. Game clock will stop momentarily at 2 minutes, 30 seconds for the chains to be moved. As it did go out of play, and now say we'll have marked him out of bounds, and that's what I was waiting for, just to make sure. It is a 2-back set with 1 wideouts on the left and the right. Handoff. Trying to break free, nowhere really to go. Aiden Garcia, the running back once again. 2:15 left to play here in quarter number 2. Second down, about 9 to go. Ball placed on the Bulldog 18-yard line. So 17-yard line. Looks like Edcouch Elsa will take another timeout. Check that. It is to your 2-minute timeout to be exact. So the Bulldogs waiting for that exact time. It is your 2-minute timeout. We'll take a break as well. Edcouch Elsa threatening to score to make it 21-14. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again here after the 2-minute timeout. Edcouch Elsa trying to score. Ball placed on the 17-yard line. Bulldog territory. It is a pitch out to the right side. Nowhere to go. That's going to be a loss on the play. Aiden Garcia, nowhere to go. Read perfectly by the Bulldogs once again, bringing up a 3rd down and long. 3rd and 12 to be exact. Ball placed now on the Bulldog 20-yard line. Still on the red zone. But Edcouch Elsa needing to get to the 8-yard line for a 1st down. They can get a 1st down without scoring, to be exact. Play clock down to 8, 7, 6, 5. It looks like the Yellow Jackets might have to burn another timeout down to 3. They'll snap it in time. Dropping back, throws off the left. Incomplete pass. Referees will say that was uncatchable in the end, as there was a little bit of contact made right as the ball was getting there. Incomplete pass will bring up a 4th down. 1 minute, 10 seconds left to go here in this second quarter. We have an update for you all that a game has gone to halftime. It is McAllen row 7, Mercedes 3. So just an update for you all. Row leads Mercedes 7-3, which is kind of the same here. Edcouch Elsa will take the points. Will elect to try and take the points here. Diego Salinas will kick a field goal, and timeout will be taken. Edcouch Elsa using their 2nd charged timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back live we go once again to here. Snaps it. It's taken the other way. No one will catch him. Down to 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. De La Rosa. Turns the tide, looking in the backfield. No penalty markers down. And all of a sudden, score 55 seconds left to play. Special teams really doing really making the difference here in this one. For their season, I should say. De La Rosa just takes it and scores. 55 seconds to play. We'll update the score for you all here. Kick is up and good. 28-7, your score. McAllen Bulldogs, special teams again in this game, have accounted, in my opinion, for 14 of their 28 points. The reason being, of course, forcing the fumble off of the first drive, hitting the ball in great field position, and all of a sudden their offense catching it in 4-7. Without that field position, obviously it would be Edcouch Elsa football. They wouldn't be up 7-0 that early. And then right there, getting the score. 28-7, returning it all the way. And just when you thought Edcouch Elsa would be right back at it, not the case in the end. 28-7, your score. Kicking it off will be none other than Cash Cassidas. Will be returned at about the 5-yard line. Trying to take it himself, breaking free, and will just be tackled. Fialpando again off of a good kickoff return. First down and 10, Yellow Jackets. .45 seconds left to play here in quarter number 2. Trips to the right, one wide out to the left, one back beside him. Snaps the ball, dropping back. Passes quickly off to the left. Pass is intercepted. Check that incomplete pass. It looked like it was going to be complete by Sebastian Ramirez. Ramirez, of course, the reason of why it was incomplete. Looked like it was going to be intercepted. Just a really difficult throw to make. And it was thrown quickly, kind of up for grabs. Again, just coming up to make it incomplete was key by Sebastian Ramirez. Penalty marker is down on the field. It is 35 seconds left. 5-yard penalty against the Yellow Jackets remains second down. Means second down and 15 to go instead of second down and 10. Ball placed now at the 23-yard line. Trips to the right. Snaps the ball, handoff up the middle, will break free. Shy of the 50, shy of midfield, but good enough for the first down. Game clock will stop momentarily. Edcouch Elsa will have one more timeout with them, I believe, and now it will start again, down to 20 seconds. This is before halftime here. Trips to the right, one wide out to the left, down to 16, 15, 14, 13 is how it will count down. Rolling to the left side, will throw quickly off to the left. Pass in, check that complete, and did step out of bounds. Penalty marker is down, though. Most likely would be a hold if I had to guess. Which might end up being the end of the first half. Replay, first down. First down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets And the game clock will continue to tick down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yellow Jackets will not get a playoff in time. Yes, they will. And it will be incomplete. That is how we will end the first half here. 28-7 your score. A lot to talk about after this first half, as it is 28-7. Mackay Bulldogs, their special teams unit again over Edcouch, Elsa, and the Yellow Jackets. We'll take a quick break here. This is our halftime show brought to you by Luke Free Motors in South Padre Island. We'll give you all the halftime highlights. We'll break down the first half for you all, and then when we return, we will be back with, of course, the second half. Halftime show up next. We'll have a lot to discuss. Again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Laco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth there. What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia. You got revenge on that category.
Watch Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23.
At Los Fresnos CISD, students aren't just getting a diploma. They're preparing for a career through an award-winning career and technical education department. With 42 industry-based certifications available, we get to learn and earn real credentials in fields like healthcare, technology, skilled trades, and culinary arts. Through new facilities and expanding programs, students are gaining the skills they need right now to jumpstart their career. At Los Fresnos CISD, we're building our futures one skill at a time. What we do here shapes the world.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
Vaqueros Nation, a new weekly show highlighting UTRGV athletics, an exclusive look at football, diving, golf, and more. Saddle up and join Vaqueros Nation, Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on CBS 4.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. for your GMC. We're professional grade.
Back we go once again here for, of course, your halftime show. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. It's been a pretty interesting first half. We talked a little bit about it, but really breaking it down for you all is pretty interesting. After McAllen, of course, lose against Los Fresnos High School, this has felt like a different team. In that first quarter alone, once again, for McAllen against McAllen, one of the biggest things for McAllen really was playing as a team, making sure that they would have control of their own destiny and of their game. Of course, first one, we talked about it when they played against none other than PSG Memorial. Their first drive, their first play, it's a kickoff. And with that kickoff, fumbled, a muffed kickoff to be exact, in a way the live ball, it hits the ground, they recover. McAllen do the same thing this time, popping it free, and they score. Special teams has been the key for the McAllen Bulldogs, scoring really 14 points with their special teams. I mentioned it again. If it's not for, of course, that first drive, they're not up by 7 that early in the game at least. Edcouch Elsa still have a chance to drive down the field. Ball placed at about the 30-yard line for Edcouch Elsa inside of the Yellow Jacket territory. That changes, or that really set the tone for the game, I should say. 7-0 just like that, and then all of a sudden, Edcouch Elsa on their first drive can't get anything going. It's a quick 3 and out. Driven back down the field once again are the McAllen Bulldogs. Trying to score for that 14. All of a sudden, it is a 14-0 game. Nothing really doing McAllen, but all of a sudden, Edcouch Elsa, they find themselves in a way of getting yards off the ground. After that first drive not being able to do that, they get a good drive set up for themselves. All of a sudden, it is 14-7. So there's a chance for Edcouch Elsa to really make this a game. And it stayed 14-7 for a bit. And then McAllen, of course, score. Really good run by their quarterback. Of course, McCoy Wolthoff runs into the end zone, gets that score off of a 4th down conversion. Something that we've seen now for this team having to do. They had a 4th down conversion when they were upset, when they went up 7-0. The McAllen Bulldogs. So 2 4th down conversions just like that. A couple of 3rd down conversions have helped this team. Edcouch also struggling to stop McAllen on 3rd down. That's another thing, of course. The defense for Edcouch Elsa not being able to stop key plays when it's mattered most. It's not like we're talking about the Bulldogs, or really the Bulldogs have been the more penalized team, interestingly enough. The last, of course, play we saw 2 penalties against, well, the Yellow Jackets and, of course, against McAllen, but it was offsetting. So the offsetting penalties did not matter in the slightest in the end. So it's, of course, you go back and forth and just list down the things that have happened this game. And on paper, you could say it's been a bit even. But again, looking closer, special teams have been the difference. Edcouch Elsa not able to get the field goal, not able to get the touchdown off of their drive as well. That was key to make it 21. So actually, check that. It was to make it 21 to set, or to make it 21-14. My mistake there. That is your score, is 28-7 instead. Even with that field goal, of course, we're talking about 21-10. So really, a 4-point swing right there. right off the bat. Changes this game, changes the halftime talks completely. McAllen Bulldogs, of course, still having their one thing. Staying away from penalties is going to be key. That is what we're seeing. Edcouch, Elsa, their passing game has been there some, but not a lot. It's reminding me, of course, of that first half. We'll see who's out at quarterback in the second half. Last week, once again, talking about it, Amaya ended up being quarterback. John Amaya ended up being quarterback at Tom Landry Stadium. We got to see him play as quarterback. It's kind of looked the same, as in there could potentially be a switch at quarterback to start this second half. I would not be shocked, as Jason Pena, he's been good, but not great. John Amaya last week was good, not great. They've not found that player. And again, credit to the McAllen defense for not allowing that to really play out well. The pressure has been the pocket has quickly broken down, and we've seen it where all of a sudden it's had to be a quick snap from Jason Pena, and he's had to toss it quickly off his left hand to a receiver who could or could not be open. So that's been, of course, the difference. Again, that passing coverage has been really good from the McAllen Bulldog defense. The defensive side for the Bulldogs has been your difference maker, as well as special teams. The offense has been running well for the Bulldogs. They've had a couple of 3-and-outs, though, but other than that, have really done it well. We'll take a quick break. We'll take another break here, and then when we return, we'll give you a little bit of some scores, and we'll give you the halftime highlights. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth therapy. What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia. You got revenge on that category.
Watch Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23.
At Los Fresnos CISD, students aren't just getting a diploma. They're preparing for a career through an award-winning career and technical education department. With 42 industry-based certifications available, we get to learn and earn real credentials in fields like healthcare, technology, skilled trades, and culinary arts. Through new facilities and expanding programs, students are gaining the skills they need right now to jumpstart their career. At Los Fresnos CISD, we're building our futures one skill at a time. What we do here shapes the world.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at home industry.
Back we go once again to here. Halftime show continuing on for you all. We have a couple of scores to update you for around the valley, around the RSL network as well. for the games that we are covering. For your halftime, we talked a little bit about some of them. Your halftime score, of course, we'll start with La Jolla, 35, Pace 14, Pioneer 14, Edinburgh North 6 at the half. And then we will also continue on. Westaco East 10, Donna High School 3. McAllen Rose 7, Mercedes 3. And, of course, your game, 28-7, Bulldogs lead over Edcouch Elsa, 7-6 at the half for Santa Rosa. They lead their game. Mission 9, Sherryland 14 at the half. Halftime, Harlingen 3 and Robert Vela 28. So very exciting once again here. Get you set for, of course, your halftime highlights. Been pretty interesting. Like we mentioned, a lot has happened in this one. 28-7 your score. Mac High taking care of business before their district game next week. Again, as they come back here Thursday for a very exciting district opener against La Jolla Juarez Lincoln. That will be a fun one. But we will take a break here as we will get you all with some halftime highlights. Enjoy. Both his hands. Steps forward. Sends it away. Week 3 is underway. It is a short kick down to the 15-yard line, able to be returned. The ball is loose again. I think it's still recovered. 2 wideouts. Left, they will go for it. One back beside him. 2 wideouts set off each side. Wolf off again. Up the middle will be enough. 3rd and 1, once again, another 3rd down conversion for the Bulldogs to try and convert here. Man in motion again. Fakes the jet sweep up the middle, diving for the first down. Looks like so enough for the first down. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. 2 wideouts set once again with 1 back beside him. We'll snap the ball. Rolling to the left side, pressure coming. And we'll get him down. Yellow Jacket territory. 2 wideouts to the right, 2 wideouts to the left. All alone under center, plenty of time. Throw, pass is caught. Down to the 5, trying to dive. Think he'll be short by a yard. We 1 wideout set off to the left, 1 wideout set off to the right, 1 back beside him. Check that 2 wideouts, check 2 backs beside him. Handoff up to the left. Check that right side this time and met in the backfield here quickly. 2 plays off the running game, and great job last week of being able to pin their opponents deep in their own end. This one is a high kick, returnable from the 20-yard line down to 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. It's a good first down run from the Yellow Jackets. Exactly what they wanted to have happen on that first drive, on their first drive they had. The Bulldog defense not allowing anything to go through them. We'll snap the ball once again. Handoff up to the right side. We'll break free. We'll be good. Snaps the ball. Handoff up to the left side. We'll break free. It's a couple of yards that time. Aiden Mercado. We'll get it up against left to play here in quarter number 1. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 wideout to the left, 1 back beside him. Snaps the ball, dropping back, pressure coming, throws off the left side, passes caught, touchdown. Inside 45-yard line, about the 46, I believe, of Bulldog territory. Kickoff again with one back beside him. We'll throw off the screen to the left side. Pass is complete and will be wrapped up. This time, second down 13. 90 seconds left to play here in this first quarter. Trips to the left. Plenty of time. And we'll just flip it. Pass is complete by Morley. Pushed out of bounds. We'll have to have some drive if they want, of course, to tie up the score. We'll see if the Bulldog defense is ready for it this time. We'll snap the ball, hands it off left side. Uses his block again, gets enough for the first down. So Yellow Jacket 29-yard line. Will be one wide out off to the left and one wide out off to the right with one back, two back set once again from the Yellow Jackets. It is going to be a pitch out right and red. The punt. It's going to be popped in the air, 40-yard line. Down to the 50. Still gaining positive. Two wideouts set to the right, two wideouts set to the left. One back beside him. Wolfoff. Play clock down to 14. We'll snap the ball. Plenty of time. Rolling to the left side. Pass is complete. We'll get a first down and much more out to the left. It will be interesting to see what they'll do here if they don't get the first down, depending on how many yards they gain, if any. McCoy Wolfoff snaps the ball, throws quickly up the middle, pass is complete. The Yellow Jackets is trying to strip the ball in the end to take the points, but sometimes, of course, you have a head coach that's more aggressive and will try to go for the full 6 points in the end. It will be a trip to the left. We'll see if they'll need to do that here in a second. Snaps the ball, dropping back. McCoy, plenty of time. Wolfoff will run for it, and is in. Inside of their own 35-yard line. A ball will be placed at about the 33. 4:17 left to play in the second quarter. We'll snap the ball, hands it off the jet sweep, and it's going to be a fumble. And the Yellow Jackets. Interesting first half as well. Both teams have had their ups and downs. Now really both have had turnovers, but the difference is, can Edcouch Elsa capitalize on a turnover here? Created by the Bulldogs. Off the right side, running through very quickly. Down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Snaps the ball just in time. It is going to be a pitch out to the left side. The Bulldogs trying to read it perfectly. And is tackled out of bounds. Will be short, I think, of the marker potentially. No, check that in.
Together, let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again here after the 2-minute timeout. Edcouch Elsa trying to score. Ball placed on the 17-yard line. Bulldog territory. It is a pitch out to the right side. Nowhere to go. That's going to be a loss.
V's up regardless.
Back live we go once again to here. Snaps it. It's taken the other way. No one will catch him. Down to 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. All right, that was your halftime highlights. Once again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. Again, an interesting first half it's been for Edcouch Elsa. Well, they'll have to kick the ball off to start the second half, as once again the McAllen Bulldogs have deferred till the second half and have done everything that they've needed to. Execution has been there. I'd say, of course, the one thing is limit the penalties in the second half to basically none. And I think it would be almost considered a perfect game for this side, considering the way that it has been going. So a good job from this team. Once again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. We'll take one more break, and when we return, we will have the second half of football for you all here on Real Sports Live Network. Be right back after this. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth therapy.
What is Equus?
Nitroglycerin. Avignon.
Hyperglycemia. You got revenge on that category.
Watch Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23.
At Los Fresnos CISD, students aren't just getting a diploma. They're preparing for a career through an award-winning career and technical education department. With 42 industry-based certifications available, we get to learn and earn real credentials in fields like healthcare, technology, skilled trades, and culinary arts. Through new facilities and expanding programs, students are gaining the skills they need right now to jumpstart their career. At Los Fresnos CISD, we're building our futures one skill at a time. What we do here shapes the world.
Fiber, this is our home. Take a look at what we do.
Vaqueros Nation, a new weekly show highlighting UTRGV athletics, an exclusive look at football, diving, golf, and more. Saddle up and join Vaqueros Nation, Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on CBS 4.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Hey Vaqueros fans, I'm Janelle Tanguma.
And I'm Blake Collin. Join us live for every UTRGV home football game for our pregame kickoff show, Vaqueros Nation. Tailgate Fiesta.
We're bringing you live coverage, special guests, and fan energy leading up to kickoff.
History will be made right here at Vacker Stadium on August 30th.
We'll see you at Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta.
V's up.
Vaqueros Nation Tailgate Fiesta is sponsored by the Bert Ogden Auto Group.
At Bert Ogden Ford Service, we value your time, so there's no appointment necessary and no waiting. Our factory-trained technicians and genuine Ford parts keep your Ford running like new. Bert Ogden Ford in Lyford. Service with confidence you can count on.
Dale gas!
Back live again once again here as we get set for the second half. As we're moments away from the second half to begin. Looking forward to that second half. Again, I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. As McAllen High School, they will be receiving to start the second half over Edcouch, Elsa. The Yellow Jackets, of course, what's their game plan for this second half? Well, it's simple. They need to put points up on the boards, need to force a turnover. They have forced a turnover in that first half, but it didn't end up really alluding to anything. It didn't really make anything happen for points, basically. That was kind of the key. And so they'll need to take advantage of those opportunities, put points up on the board, put, of course, as many as possible as they are down 28-7 to start this second half. And we'll need a 3-and-out quickly and or a turnover quickly in order to really turn the tide. Because right now, McAllen High School, they're running away with it, and they look like the better team and a team that can go far in their play. So we will take a quick break here as we get set for the second half. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again here, 28-7 your score. Mackay and the Yellow Jackets of Edcouch Elsa run out onto the field. So the Mackay Bulldogs and the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets out onto the field on their respective sideline. 12 minutes put on the game clock, so we are set for the second half to begin as the referees are out on the field as well. Halftime went just a bit long here at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium at DQ Fan Field, so it's going to be exciting. Like we mentioned before, the biggest thing is for Mackay, well, what do they need to do? Continue with what they've been able to do. The Bulldogs have been able to run the ball well, run the ball solidly, I should say. Their passing game has been really the beneficiary. They've had one passing TD, one rushing TD by their quarterback, and the rest have been special teams. One punt return for a touchdown, and really you can almost say that the second one was almost like a punt return for a touchdown in a way. The way that they're able to go into the end zone, making it 28-7 your score again. Edcouch Elsa, what do they need to do the second half? It's really simple. Make sure that they can take advantage of any type of turnover, any type of penalty possible that can benefit themselves. This is going to be key. Will we see the same McAllen Bulldogs that we saw in the first half or a different one? Will we see the same Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets that we saw in the first half or a different one? All questions will be answered here in a second as they break out of the huddle. It will be Diego Salinas to kick this one away for the Yellow Jackets once again. Salinas kicks this one off. We are back underway here to start the second half. It is returnable and stopped quickly near the 25-yard line. Alvarez on the kickoff return. This is down to about 25-yard line. Brandon Ibarra will stop him on the return. It will be first down and 10. First down and 10 for the McAllen Bulldogs. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 wideout to the right. 1 back beside him. Snaps the ball, dropping back to pass. Up the middle, throws, pass incomplete. Check that completed. No, it was incomplete. Thought I heard complete by the PA announcer, but it was incomplete pass. Second down and 10 to go. 1 wide out to the right, 1 wide out to the left. Check that, trips to the left for the Bulldogs. 1 back beside him once again. Wolfoff snaps the ball. It is going to be a handoff up the middle. Nowhere to go this time. Hunter Morley on the carry. Might have gained at least a yard. Will bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 9. Ball spotted on the 26-yard line of Bulldog territory. Yellow Jackets wanting to get a 3rd down stop here for a 3 and out would be a great start for the Yellow Jackets. McAllen Bulldogs have been able to convert a 3rd down just like this. Will be a throw, incomplete pass, almost picked off in the end. It is 4th down for the Edcouch Elsa, well, for McAllen Bulldogs, but just like that, the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets this close to an interception. 11-12 left to play here in this 3rd quarter. Back to receive the kick looks, WB Garcia. It is a low kick. It will take a Bulldog bounce all the way inside the 20-yard line. 16-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. A perfect punt, as that will reverse field. Something that the Bulldogs wanted to have happen right here. 1st down and 10. 10:55 left to play here in this 3rd quarter of action. Be a 1 wide out set to the left and a 1 wide out set to the right. 2 backs. Snaps the ball again. Rolling off to the left side. Tackled just past the 20-yard line. Mercado again off the carry. Was Ousley who was able to bring him down in the end for the Bulldogs. Snaps the ball. It is a handoff up to the right side. Trying to break free. Gets a couple of yards again by Mercado. So Stop that time by Aiden Ayala. Will be third down. 3rd and 1 to go. 10 minutes to play here in the third quarter. 2 wideouts set to the left. Play clock down to 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. How it will count down. Snaps the ball. Rolling off to the right side. Will get enough for the first down. And that will move the chains. 9:41 left to play here in the third quarter. 1st down and 10. Game clock will stop momentarily for the movement of the chains. It is 1st down. 1st down and 10. Snaps the ball. Handoff. Will roll to his left. They're going to know where to go. Maybe a yard, but again, the McAllen defense ready for the run. Brings up. 2nd down. 10 to go. Still 2nd down, 10 to go for the Yellow Jackets. 2 wideouts off to the left side, 1 back behind him. Snaps the ball. Handoff up the middle, nowhere to go that time. Aiden Garcia. On the run. Carry gets maybe about a yard this time. Will be 3rd down and 8 to go. Yellow Jackets. Another 3rd down. We'll try to convert. This will be the 2nd 3rd down conversion, potentially. One wide out to the right, 2 wide outs to the left. Snaps the ball, rolling to his left side. Pressure coming, has to throw it. Does incomplete. 4th down. $7:56 remaining here in quarter number 3. And it won't be a 3 and out for the Bulldogs, but they'll stop them on the 2nd chance. As for the Yellow Jackets, they will punt this one away. Punts it away. Will be off to the right side. Will take a favorable bounce, but goes out of bounds. Inside the 30-yard line is what it looked like. We'll see where the referee officially downs the ball. Actually, about the 33-yard line is where it'll be placed. 1st down and 10 for the McAllen Bulldogs. Will be their 2nd series of this 2nd half. 2nd series of the 3rd quarter as well. McAllen Bulldogs, again, they lead 28-7. The Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets were just out on the field, their defense to be exact. See how it goes here. 28-7 your score. Snaps the ball up the middle. Plenty of space. Down to about the 46-yard line. To Morley that time. Hunter Morley gets positive yards. 7:39 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Penalty marker is down in the backfield. And the play will be coming back. We'll replay 1st down. 10-yard penalty against the offense here for the hold. It will be 1st down, will be replayed. Still 28-7 your score, 7 minutes. 33 seconds left to play here in the 3rd quarter. It is 2 wideouts to the right, 1 wideout to the left. Check that, it will be a 2 wideout set to the left. as well. One back beside him once again. Will snap the ball. Pressure coming quickly. Can't get him in time. The throw is incomplete. Penalty marker is down. Result of the play, second down. Penalty is declined for ineligible man downfield. 7:10 to go here in the third quarter. McAllen backed up on their own end. Trying to find a third down conversion here. Coy Wolthoff with Hunter Morley beside him. Two wideouts to the right side, two wideouts to the left. Will snap the ball, plays it back off the left side. Pass is complete. Down to the 40. Check that, stepped out of bounds, I believe. 7:02. So makes it past the original line of scrimmage marker. Second down. Check out 3rd and 6. Two wideouts that right side. Check that, will be a trips to the right. Two wideouts to the left. One back. Check that, no backs behind him. Wolthoff's pass is complete. They will give him positive yards for the first down. And another third down conversion for the Bulldogs. For the first down. Game clock did stop momentarily, but we'll restart now. Under 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. One wide out set to the left, two wide outs to the right with one back beside him. Coy Wolthoff will hand the ball off to the right side. Morley to the 50-yard line inside. Penalty marker is down. Another holding penalty on this drive for the McAllen Bulldogs. They were able to get away from it as well. Of course, it was second down and about 20 to go, and then all of a sudden, third down and 6. Third down and manageable to be exact, getting enough for that first down. But just like that, back to where they were, 1st and 14. For the Bulldogs, play clock down to 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10 is how it will count down. Morley right next to Wolthoff. Play clock down to 4, down to 3, down to 2. We'll snap the ball with plenty of time. Rolling to the right side, we'll throw. Has a man, downfield, incomplete pass. Intended that time for Cinco Jones. Incomplete pass, bringing up second down and long with 5:58 left to play. So 5 minutes, 58 seconds left to play here in quarter number 3. It's going to be two wideouts to the left and right. One back beside him. Again, Morley will go off to the left. McCoy Wolthoff, plenty of time. Pressure coming. Will throw off the run. Pass is complete. Down to the 30, 25. Out at the 26-yard line. First down. Albert Alemont down the field in time for the first down. Instant replay look here very quickly. Just the way that McCoy Wolthoff had plenty of time. Wasn't fazed by the pressure. Just steps up in the pocket. Will throw off the run very quickly. Has a man. And sure enough, just like that, Albert Alemont in time for it. The play will continue off the next one. McCoy Wolthoff, quarterback draw that time, 5:27. Gets another first down for the Bulldogs. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in this third quarter. Ball placed on the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jacket 14-yard line. One back beside him, 2 wide out set left side. Will hand the ball off, and play will be stopped, most likely for a false start. Five-yard penalty remains, first down again. Seems like a tradition on this drive now to get a 5-yard penalty, as both of them were, of course, holding, and now this one being a false start penalty. Game clock will continue to tick down now. Play clock down to 15, 14, 13, and McCoy Wolthoff with Hunter Morley will walk under center. Play clock down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We'll snap the ball, plenty of time. Rolling quickly to the right side. Pass is complete. And we'll try and dive inside fourth. The end zone will cross the plane and score. Just like that. Alvarez gets the score for the Bulldogs. Updating the score for you all just like that. 34-7 your score. Extra point away. After the extra point, we'll show you the instant replay look. Really, the second effort was the one that made the difference, as Joaquin Alvarez did not look like he'd score that time. But the extra point is up and good. 35-7 your score with 4:35 left to play here in this third quarter of play. Looking at the instant replay for you all once again. It was a 2 wide out set to the left and a 2 wide out set to the right with one back beside him. Would snap the ball. McCoy Wolthoff with that plenty of time once again, and just would not go down, and able to pull his way into the end zone, making it 35-7 your score. McAllen took care of business on the drive. Of course, going back to it, penalties on that drive did not hinder them as much, but against a tougher opponent that could in the future. Now, of course, we mention it again. This is for both sides. It won't matter that much for conference or for, of course, district, because, well, both of these two sides, they're not in their district. But in that sort of thing of where both these two schools could potentially meet in the first round, if I'm not mistaken, in the playoffs, that is a potential. We'll send this one away. And we'll cross the plane for the end zone. It will be a touchback. We have some end of the third quarter for you all, some scores. We'll update that very quickly for you all. Pioneer lead Edinburgh North 14-6 at the end of the third quarter. End of the third quarter, Wesco 17, Redskins 3. 7:32 left in the fourth quarter. It is Pioneer 21, Edinburgh North 12. So just a little bit of score updates for you all here from Rio Sports Live Network. Snaps the ball once again. That's going to be roll off to the right side. He gets a couple of yards on the first down carry. Stop that time was by Pardo, I believe. Either way, 35-7 your score. Still 4:13 left to play in this third quarter. Will be a 1 wide out set to the left. Snaps the ball. It is a handoff up the middle, wrapped in the backfield quickly. The ball did come loose. Looks like Bulldogs may have it. But it is going to be Edcouch Elsa football. It was a fumble, but it was recovered back by the offense, by the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets. 3:25 left to play, 3:20 left to play to be exact here in this third quarter. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Play clock down to 5-4-3. Will snap the ball, throws off his back foot. Pass is complete and wrapped up quickly. Nowhere to go, and Aiden Mercado, I believe, was on the recovery there. Will be fourth down. He lost his helmet in that play. Would have to come off the field for a play, but it will be fourth down. Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets will just punt this ball away. In this third quarter of action. .220 left to play here in this third quarter. Punts it away. It's going to be muffed at the 25. Able to pick it back up and will be tackled. We'll see where it will be spotted. With 2:05 left to play here. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Ball will be placed on their own 36-yard line, first and 10. So just past their 35-yard line. Not too big of a loss for the muffed punt. So it is still going to be first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Again, McCoy Wolthoff with Morley. We'll snap the ball. Penalty marker is down. Potentially will be coming back for a possible false start. We'll wait and see here. So referee in the backfield will talk to the left judge this time. Illegal formation, and the trend continues. Another first down penalty, another 5-yard penalty, 2 holding calls, then all of a sudden, illegal formation with, I believe, as well a false start if I'm not mistaken. So continues, 1:55 to play here in the third quarter. Snaps the ball, dropping back to pass. McCoy Wolthoff will roll through and get sacked. Game clock will continue to run. 1:40 seconds left to play here in this third quarter of action. Again, just nowhere to go. Wolthoff, pressure was coming. The pocket was collapsing. And sure enough, sacked on the play this time. 1:23 left to play. Rolling out to the left side. McCoy Wolthoff looking. Gets hit as he throws. And the ball incomplete. With 1:15 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. (35-7) your score. With 1:15 left to play here in this third quarter. Third down and very long for the Bulldogs. Snaps the ball. Wolthoff. Pressure coming. Able to get away from it and tripped up. Fourth down. And a drive that Edcouch Elsa definitely wanted to see happen. And now they will have a chance to get the ball back. Yellow Jackets' second time of being able to stop this McAllen offense in this second half, especially in this third quarter. Game clock will continue to tick down to 40 seconds. 39, 38, 37 is how it will tick down. Play clock down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And we'll snap the ball. And it is going to be shy of the 50-yard line, about the 49-yard line, I believe is where the referees will mark the ball. Actually, the 48-yard line. So one more yard than I anticipated the referees to give the Yellow Jackets here inside of Bulldog territory. First down and 10. Still is Jason Pena under center. One back beside him. It's going to be trips to the right, one wide out to the left. Snap the ball, hands off to the left side. Nowhere really to go. Positive yards, though, this time for Aiden Mercado. Second down, 7 to go. Trips to the right. The end of the third quarter. Mackay 35-7 over Edcouch Elsa here as we head into quarter number 4. I'm Jacob Young. This is Rio Sports Live Network. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Laco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again here. Positive yards for Edcouch Elsa. He trips to the right this time for the Yellow Jackets. Snaps the ball. Rolls to the left side. Pass is complete. Good enough for the first down. John Amaya holds it in. Again, interesting to note, of course, he was quarterback last week for Edcouch Elsa. The Yellow Jackets wanted to try something different out. Didn't necessarily work for them last week, but all of a sudden, as a wide receiver, holding in a big catch here. Trips to the right side. Will drop back to pass. Rolling off to his left side a little bit too far. Threw off the run this time. 11:25 left in this fourth quarter of action. Take a quick break. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Laco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again to here. 35-7 your score, 11:25 left to play in this fourth quarter of action. It is second down and 10 to go. Trips to the right. Snaps the ball. Rolling left. Throws quickly on the sideline, just too far. Incomplete pass brings up a third down. Seeing something free play, as it will be a 5-yard penalty, replaying, of course, second down, and now just 2nd and 5. But going back to it, that's the second time targeting the left sideline. He's been seeing something that not necessarily I have, but it's been pretty interesting targeting that left side for Jason Pena. We'll see if he tries to do it for a third time with trips to the right and 2 wideouts to the left. Alone in the backfield, will decide to take it himself. Now pressure coming. Stiff arming one, and that's going to be taken out of bounds for a big loss after gaining 5 yards. It will be third down. Oh, where to go for Jason Pena. Third down and 8, a 3-yard loss. Ball placed at the McAllen Bulldog 29-yard line. 10:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Trips to the left. Snaps the ball. Dropping back to pass. Will throw left side out of play. Brings up a fourth down. 10:30 left to play. Nowhere for Amaya to try to, for Penny to put it on target. 4th and 8. Yeah, Pena. Roll off it now, of course, yes. Looks to be. Throws quickly up the middle. That's going to be turned over. Pass was intended for Aiden Garcia, but incomplete pass brings up a turnover on downs. And the McAllen Bulldogs take over. Exactly what Edcouch Elsa needed to do. Could not execute it in the end. And it does bring up a turnover on downs. The score does stay 35-7. Kind of go back to, of course, before halftime, the way that everything switched. With it being at the time 21-7, Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets driving down the field, having an opportunity to score a touchdown. Can't haul it in and couldn't even haul in 3 points. And it turned into 35-20, or turned into 28-7, and now 35-7 with one score in this second half so far. Was in that third quarter. McAllen High School, like I mentioned before, what I wanted to see from them, scoring every single period, every single quarter possible. $35-7 your score. Second down, 12 to go. 2 wideouts, sat off to the left. Snaps the ball. McCoy Wolthoff, pressure coming. Tripped up for a split second, will throw it in time. Pass incomplete. 9:39 left to play in the fourth quarter. Take a quick break. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Lico Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
You're not going to want to miss this.
Jeopardy, like the Everest of trivia.
Spit and truth therapy.
What is Equus? Nitroglycerin.
Avignon.
Hyperglycemia.
You got revenge on that category.
Watch Jeopardy weekdays at 6 p.m. on NBC 23.
At Los Fresnos CISD, students aren't just getting a diploma. They're preparing for a career through an award-winning career and technical education department. With 42 industry-based certifications available, we get to learn and earn real credentials in fields like healthcare, technology, skilled trades, and culinary arts. Through new facilities and expanding programs, students are gaining the skills they need right now to jumpstart their career. At Los Fresnos CISD, we're building our futures one skill at a time. What we do here shapes the world.
Back we go once again here, 35-7 your score. Trips to the right for the Bulldogs once again, and we'll get tripped up in the backfield and nowhere to go. McCoy Wolthoff still under center. Interesting to note, of course, that will be 4th down. But again, the Yellow Jackets defense this late in the game has been outstanding. This is their 3rd stop in this second half against this Bulldog team. Just their offense has not necessarily been there so far. 35-7 your score. We'll see if it looks like the Yellow Jackets will try and go for a punt block potentially. 8:50 left to play here in this 4th quarter. It is going to be a short punt. Will take a favorable bounce. Rolling all the way just shy of the Yellow Jacket 35-yard line. 1st down and 10. Ball will be placed exactly at the Yellow Jacket 35-yard line from where the punt was punted at basically the Bulldog 5-yard line, around that area. Flips the field once again. Both teams have been able to do that, but of course the Bulldogs more than anything because they lead 35-7 as it stands. First down and 10 now. 2 wideouts set to the right, 1 wideout set to the left. Back beside him. Snaps the ball. Handoff up to the right side. Trying to get a block. That was Aiden Garcia. He will be dragged down. Did he get back to the line of scrimmage? Yes, he did, and about a yard. Will be 2nd down. Second down, 9 to go. Ball spotted, of course, now at the 36-yard line inside of Yellow Jacket territory. Will be 2 wideouts to the left, 1 wideout to the right with 1 back beside him. 7 minutes, 55 seconds left to play here in this one. We'll throw it off to the left side. Pass was low. It is complete. Good job there. Completed that time by Mason Villalpando. 7:48 left to play here in this 4th quarter. He did catch it out of bounds, as in he caught it in bounds, but did go out of bounds, so the time will stop at 7:48. 1 back beside him again. It will be trips to the left. Snaps the ball. Hand off up the middle. And nothing to it. It's interesting, of course, to put, like I mentioned, talking a little bit about Edcouch Elsa at the start of the game with their district. And their district happens to add, of course, Mercedes, Pace, Porter. And those schools, of course, they're not necessarily, well, at least for Pace and Porter, they've struggled a lot throughout, of course, their history of their football programs, unfortunately, especially nowadays. And why I brought that up was for the reason of, well, for a while in their game, which I just got an update for, I believe it might have gone final, but we'll double check that after this play, as it will be a keeper getting to about the 50-yard line for Jason Pena. Will be second down, a good first down run there, 2nd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets. But going back to it, Mercedes Tigers tonight putting up 22 points against none fully 2nd down 4, but ball placed at the 49-yard line. That is the key here. But going back to it, did put up 22 points against Nicky Rowe. We'll make sure that that game has either gone final or still time left in it. Up the middle, he'll go for a quick gain. Will be third. Check that, enough for the first down. Didn't look like it for a split second from our vantage point, but it is enough for the first down. The Yellow Jackets starting to drive inside of Bulldog territory again. And it is your final, check that, into the third quarter, actually. That was not too long ago. It was Mercedes 22 and McAllen Rowe 14, so they still have a little left to play. That's going to be a handoff, jet sweep off the left side. Plenty of space, down to the 30, 25. Will be tracked down at about the 24-yard line. Time stops momentarily. Good job there. Mason Villalpando with the carry. 5:55 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Will be a Yellow Jacket first down. Time will continue now, down to 5:45 left to play in this fourth quarter of action. Yellow Jackets doing exactly what they've needed to do all game long, getting their offense to this point of running the football well. They had that off the first drive that they scored the touchdown off of course. Two-back set is what it will be. A handoff this time. We'll try to roll it to the right side. Gets positive yards, about a yard or two off the carry. 5 minutes, 13 seconds left to play here in this fourth quarter of action. It's the first home game for the Mackay Bulldogs, and well, the fans have decided, most of them deciding to stay, especially all the students. With their student section all the way up to the railing, they'll go. 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Snaps the ball. It will be a handoff up the middle. Nowhere truly to go this time for Aiden Mercado. Handed off from Jason Pena. We'll bring up 3rd and 7. 3rd down and 7 to go. 4 minutes, 25 seconds officially left to play here in the fourth quarter. Two wide out set up to the left. One wide out to the right. One back beside him. Snaps the ball. Pressure coming quickly. Rolling to the left. Throws off his left hand. That's going to be out of bounds. Uncatchable no matter if there was contact in the end zone. Brings up a 4th down. Good defense there by really the defensive line for the Mackay Bulldogs, forcing Pena out of the pocket as fast as possible. Pena having to run to the left side, just hoping to get it on target. Throws it out of bounds in the end. So we're getting final score. Scores for you all. One back beside him, one wide out to the left, two wide outs to the right. We'll send a man in motion. Snaps the ball this time, And it looks like it's possibly a false start off 4th down. Five-yard penalty will remain 4th down. 4th down and 12 now. The Yellow Jackets will still go for it, of course, wanting a touchdown here. 3:55 remain in this 4th quarter. They'll decide to go for the field goal, going for the points. Diego Salinas, the kick taker, the snap, the hold is, the kick is up, and it is good. Impressive kick in the end. 3:49 left to play here in quarter number 4. Your new score, 35-10, Yellow Jackets and McAllen High Bulldogs. The Bulldogs, of course, have been leading this game, have not scored yet, I believe, in the 4th quarter. They've been stopped most of the time. It doesn't look like they may score in the 4th quarter here. With 3 minutes, 49 seconds officially left to play here in this one, Bulldogs will be looking to run out the time and secure a victory. It's going from, of course, 0-1 to start the season on the road, 1-1 back at PSJ Stadium, and then going to McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium back home, well, not really back home, their first home game of the season, and all of a sudden getting a victory. Again, they start their district play next week, next Thursday to be exact for you all. Give exactly when, yes, exactly, it will be La Jolla Juarez Lincoln at McAllen High. Edinburgh High at Edcouch Elsa will be Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets' next home game. Possible onside kick we could see. I would expect, though, for Diego Salinas and the Edcouch Elsa Yellow Jackets just to kick this one away normally. With 3:49 left to play here in this 4th quarter, that will be sent away shy of the end zone, returnable at the 5. Down to the 25-yard line. We'll get wrapped up quickly at about the 24. We'll see if positive yards will play a factor in where the ball will be placed. Indeed, it will be the 25-yard line, 1st down and 10. McAllen High's schedule, of course, coming up after Edinburgh fell. They will have a bye week on October 3rd before heading to play at Memorial. Referee blows a whistle. The play clock will begin. Down to 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Wolthoff next to it. Snap, hands the ball off once again. And it will get taken very quickly. Taken down very quickly, I should say. And quickly taken down again for McAllen High. Will be very interesting. The next 3 games will consist of some pretty big opponents. It will be exciting. Handoff up to the left side, breaking free, down to the 40-yard line. Couldn't break out of there, gets a 1st down. 1st down and 10. Two minutes, 30 seconds left to play. Bulldogs can take this all the way down to just under the 2-minute warning. We'll break free quickly. Good job there. Off the run by Greg Sedil. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout. I'm Jacob Young. This is Real Sports Live Network. We'll be right back here as a 2-minute timeout is upon us. Stay tuned.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
Welcome to Payne Sports Central, home of UTRGV Sports.
The chess team are national champions once again. Checkmate! What? It's my catchphrase.
Get a new 2025 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for $38,000 to $995 or $28,995 for a new 2025 Chevrolet Colorado Crew Cab at Payne West Litco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
V's up regardless.
Back we go once again here. 2-minute timeout is done and dusted. And Mac High just trying to run out the time with a run up the middle of go. And that was Alfredo De Leon off the carry. Good enough for a first down. We'll get the first down, and 35-10 your score. The Bulldogs will look to run another play here. Almost time to just go into victory formation. Will take it himself. Trying to stay in play. Takes a big hit. Wolfoff, and that should really do it. Should expect just a kneel down from the Bulldogs. Play clock down to 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Possibility of a timeout being taken or a delay of game taken by the Bulldogs in a second. 7, 6, 5, 4 as the play clock will run down. All the way down to 1 second. Will be handed off to the right side. Keeps a run going again. De Leon with the handoff, and that should be really your final play of this game. Down to 30 seconds. Bulldogs wanting to run another play. Will they? No, they will not. That is going to do it. The Mackay Bulldogs will head to 2-1 after a successful victory back at home to start their home stretch as at McAllen Veterans Memorial Stadium. They win it. Your final 35-10 over the Yellow Jackets this time. As we head to a post-game show here very quickly, as it is officially 35-10 your final. What a game. Mackay Bulldogs, I mean, from start to finish, really. The biggest thing that, of course, somebody could say is penalties in the second half. And also that, yes, even with the second half, not scoring in the fourth quarter and having those penalties that hindered them will most likely be discussed. But in the end, focusing up in the first half, scoring in the first and second quarter, building that lead, having the momentum in the third quarter, finishing off the game in the fourth. In all, it worked out. The Bulldogs win over the Yellow Jackets, 35-10 your score.